In 2016, I almost died and it changed everything. Like most of you, I assume I spent my 20s running my body pretty hard. I spent most of that decade traveling around the US, filming motocross and supercross. From there, I started a production company and I ended up chasing Ricky Carmichael through the jungles of Costa Rica, flying helicopters in Alaska, and taking hundreds of pounds of camera gear on my back all around the country. The 2010s for me was the definition of work hard and play harder. But in 2016, it all came crashing to a halt, literally. I was on a snowboard trip in Lake Tahoe. I had a massive crash. I elbowed myself in the ribs, and while there wasn't a mark on me, I was in insane pain and started pissing blood. I didn't have any health insurance in the US, and I had a bunch of projects to finish. So I spent the next month just literally slowly dying in America before I headed back home. And it was almost the last dumb decision that I ever made. It turns out that I was only born with one kidney and I had just smashed the one that I had. I ended up making a full recovery. But the doctor had some warnings. He said, son, you've got one kidney, you need to look after it. And among other things, one of the biggest things that he told me was you have to stay hydrated at all costs. So with only one kidney on deck, electrolytes actually became one of the most important parts of my daily routine, and I dived into a massive hydration rabbit hole.
It's crazy how hydration impacts you.
Probably the number one thing is just being hydrated.
Hydration to me just is like a vein of my existence.
You may be in great shape, but you're electrolyte depleted.
As I started going down this rabbit hole though, I started to realize that I'd actually been living my life chronically dehydrated. I would get super tired eyes every afternoon. I would get cramps when training, and I always got insane arm pump when I was riding. It kind of all just started to make sense. That's why, as of now, I am extremely proud to announce that I am now an owner and co-founder of SOTA FUEL. We're at QMP. This is our first shakedown. We just got our 26. It's actually the perfect day as well to test some electrolytes because it is going to be 31 degrees today. It is humid and I'm going to sweat. So we need to replace that sweat with electrolytes.
On a day like today, it's 31 degrees or something out here. You're probably gonna lose about 2 liters of sweat. So not only are you losing water, but in that sweat is electrolytes. That's obviously why your sweat tastes salty. So as soon as you start to lose like massive amounts of sweat and massive amounts of electrolytes, that's when you start getting more arm pump. It's when you start getting fatigued. It affects your concentration. At least for me, electrolytes are the most important thing that I can do on a day where I ride. And not only ride, literally any physical activity where you start sweating, if you come into that activity underhydrated, or if you don't keep adding electrolytes and proper hydration while you're doing that activity, you're gonna fatigue so much easier. And then just your recovery time as well. So at least for me, this is the most important thing that I can do when I ride. I'm gonna take my GYPSY juice, mix it with water, and that is the recipe. But this is an extremely effective drink. You're not gonna have sweet, sugary, all of that stuff actually goes against the hydration process. So we've worked super hard on the taste and the formula to make this thing taste as good as we can, but also be as effective as possible. I love it. This is based off the old poppers. If you're an Aussie, you'll know what a popper is. If you're an American, it's a juice box. It tastes like school, you know, nostalgia. I really wanted to be a part of a brand that was making an awesome product that fits our lifestyle, fits my lifestyle, and fits your lifestyle. So Right, well that's it. Big day out here. I've probably lost about 2 litres of sweat. So load the bike, load up on electrolytes on the way home, and kickstart this recovery process.
I'm super proud to bring this project to life, and I'm really proud to bring this project to the GYPSY Gang. We spent the last 12 months perfecting the formula, perfecting the flavour, and we've got a couple boys on the start line of AMA motocross and supercross running SOTA FUEL, a couple of MMA fighters and professional grapplers, but now it is time to get it in the hands of the GYPSY Gang. We're at round 1 of the Australian Supercross. We've specifically designed SOTA FUEL for motocross and supercross athletes. It's very hot, we're all sweating. This is when electrolytes come into play. We're gonna go find a couple more fans to taste test our new formula. So I've got some SOTA FUEL GYPSY juice, and we're gonna do a blind taste test. Excuse me, mate. You look like a fella that could use some electrolytes. It's quite hot here today in Queensland.
I could.
Do you use electrolytes when you ride?
No, definitely not as much as I should.
Would you like to try GYPSY juice?
Absolutely. That's good, I could drink that.
You see yourself running that on an enduro ride? So it passed the taste?
It does, it does.
Happy customer, all right. I see you fluffing up your shirt here. Does that mean that you're hot and sweaty today?
Yeah.
You should be using some GYPSY juice. It is a specially designed formula for high performance motocross athletes like yourself. And this will put in all those salts that you're losing.
Epic, that's good.
All right, another one has passed the test. Would you like to try some electrolytes?
Yeah.
All right, well here we go. So yeah, wrap your laughing gear around that.
We're going to finish off with this one if you want to see what it takes to pull all this in.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Seconds, you want to finish her off?
Yeah, go on.
All right, so he goes to the gym, he's riding. So look mate, sodafuel.com, get yourself some GYPSY juice.
That's good.
Well, we are about to head to the lunchtime no-gi class at Southside Jiu-jitsu, and yeah, I mean, honestly, Jiu-jitsu is pretty much the hardest thing that I do. Motocross is definitely tough. Oh, did you know that I do Jiu-jitsu, by the way? Did any of you know? But seriously, Jiu-jitsu is definitely the hardest thing that I have on my schedule of any given week. I try to train 3 to 4 times a week. And yeah, I mean, without electrolytes, training jiu-jitsu is pretty much impossible for me. So we're gonna go, it's the middle of the day, it's summer in Australia. We are guaranteed to end up in an absolute pool of sweat after this. Ride along and just get to see me get bashed by a ton of different people. So yeah, let me know what you reckon.
Sweet.
You like it? Boys, just product testing. Love it.
Have you been to the new place?
Yeah.
That's good.
I came home.
I got the GYPSY juice.
Grease on my elbow, talk to the 6 deep. It's fuck no, tucking in a bit. Lean, red on, nigga, I'm fit. Look at me, look at that rose, look at that grease on my elbow, talk to the 6 deep. It's fuck no, tucking in a bit. Lean, red on, nigga, I'm fit. Look at me, look at that rose, look at that. Whole time I'm coasting, breaking the whip invoice. It was coded, I'm combing these nets invoice. It was coded, I handle my biz, big noise. I was rope going cloak in the bin. Why there's no net flow? It's very slim, from the why I had to get low. Some of my kin. Fix your mouth.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's very slim, from the why I had to get low. Some of my kin. Fix your mouth.
First rule of jiu-jitsu, don't take time off jiu-jitsu.
Fix your mouth. Fix your mouth. Fix your tailbone. Fix your mouth. Fix your mouth. Fix your tailbone.
I was a white belt E-Man was a blue belt, and now he's traveling all over the world doing jiu-jitsu. Weapon. That's it. That's yeah, that was a sweat, and I was like cramping. Obviously wasn't hydrated enough. Yeah, that's honestly so much fun. E-Man, I started when I was a white belt training with him, and I haven't seen him in like 4 years, and we got to scrap the whole time, so that was so much fun. I am fully cooked. That was awesome. We actually got a bunch of the boys onto the SOTA FUEL too, so
basically the whole gym. The
whole gym. Everyone was stoked on it. But yeah, like I said before the class, that's the hardest thing that I do. Like to just show up, do that 4 times a week is pretty gnarly. Like the toll that takes on your body, and then to go and ride on Sundays is like the normal schedule is 4 classes, 1 ride. That's why I say when electrolytes are the most important part of my program. That's why, because if I just drank water through all this, it's over, bro. Thanks for riding along. I appreciate it. I hope you guys got a little bit of insight into a bit of like, maybe not really like a week in a life, but all the things that I love doing and why I love doing them, and why SOTA FUEL is an extremely important part of that program. It's available right now in the US if you head to sodafuel.com, or it's available on Amazon. You can get it as a one-time purchase, or if you want to be like me and you want to stay hydrated every single day, I would recommend getting our subscription pack. That also comes with a variety pack every single month as well. I'm so stoked to share this with you guys. I'm stoked that it's live, and this is way more than a product to me. This is a GYPSY Gang project.